Hello everyone, and welcome to
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad Jules Koundé a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that and he's a formidable presence at the back.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Might want to be careful there.
And the pass is intercepted. Cruyff. Silvestre. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Olise. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Oh no, this does not look good. Silvestre. Cruyff venturing down the left. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ratchaburi clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Suarez. Tries to play it through. Olise can see things others simply cannot. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that was vital. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Messi. Now the shapes to shoot! And it's come back out to him. And that's a tidy finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, played right into his path. And he shoots! Oh, that's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're back in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Casapia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
2 goals on the day, and he... And the finish! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Plays the ball back. Koundé. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's found the way through. He's had it taken off him. Maldini. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Totti. And it's Cruyff. Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? Rafinha wins the duel this time. Good read, needed to be. That's really well manoeuvred. In with the challenge. Picked out brilliantly. And he welcomes it in. Oh, what Messi! And a neat finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
There's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff. Big chance! Oh, he's been caught, and one more try! Totti. Luis Suarez. Now it's Rafinha, and he's had it nicked away. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Substitution for Ratchapuri, number 11.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Messi!
Suarez. Number 21, Lionel Messi. Number 17, Francesco Totti. Coming off the field,
Beckenbauer.
number 14, Marc Cucurella. Number 20,
Ratchaburi can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Looking for the run. Denilson.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Ratchaburi are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
Thank you.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. And so we're off again. And this is Ronaldo. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Denilson. Koundé. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Dani Olmo. Olise. Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Marquinhos. Now it's Dani Olmo. Silvestre cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Dani Olmo. Marquinhos. Koundé. That has not gone well. Cruyff quietly revving up. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Marquinhos. To Denilson. Not the most accurate pass. Pass is just off target. Marquinhos. Rui Costa. That pass has been well intercepted. Gerrard aimed beyond the defence. Bellingham. And it's Cruyff. Ratchaburi perhaps contemplating their next change here. Skims one in, brilliantly cut out. Dani Olmo. Gerrard. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Gerrard. Good ball, good take. Just eases him off the ball. That'll be a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Great vision. Looking for options for movement. Low in, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rui Costa. Dani Olmo. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get it through? Denilson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Messi. Bellingham. Bellingham. Good, strong midfield running here. Rijkaard. To Denilson. Dani Olmo. And it's Cruyff. Threads one in. That's the keeper's ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Chance for a shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's a promising position. Bellingham. Well, that's an excellent interception. Danielson. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Danielson. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's played through for him. He's shifting through the gears here. Casapia have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Casapia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Cruyff. Driven in. Nice interception, well timed.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Casapia look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic.
There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. That has ended up in no man's land. And time is up. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that some... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. So we're very much on the way now. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico Di Marco. He reminds me all the time of a frustrated winger. That position didn't quite work out for him. And now, as a fullback, he can't resist any opportunity to get...
And the shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Mbappe seems absolutely shocked and annoyed. Did all the hard work and failed to make it count.
Hazard. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's burst through. Silvestre makes the interception.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused.
And Messi! Now, who's going to... Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And he's had it nicked away. Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold. And he's let fly! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Incoming delivery. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So, we're seeing some conservatism here.
Luis Suarez. Oh, there's the shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Messi. He's got away. Oh, important interception. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's been cut out, well played. Alexander-Arnold charging forward down that flank. Gerrard never out of the action for very long. Hazard in acres of space out wide. He's found a way through. That's destined for the flank. Aimed beyond the defence. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Di Marco. He is through here. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
That is ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Pogba. Pass is just off target. Mbappe with a definite foul there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And he's being shifted off it. Messi. Pogba. Shoots! Tries from a long way out. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Marquinhos. Oh, terrible pass. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Hazard. Luis Suarez. Threads one in. Now it is having a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, that's well spotted. That has not gone well. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. 5 minutes till the break. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi calmly anticipates. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Hazard. That is a great pick out. Chance! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find it.
He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Hazard. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Ratchaburi are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 69.
And we get things going again.
Camisa 10.
Ratchaburi leading courtesy of the game's only goal. He's shifting through the gears here. Khan claims it without any fuss. And he was quick to react. Searching pass he's played there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Neymar! Messi. Ratchaburi come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good take, and is he in? Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Ratchaburi presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Ratchaburi are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything.
Real chance! Gerrard.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
To Nielsen. And the shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Neymar. Ratchaburi still have the cards to affect this game. Gerrard driving forward. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now there's a fine ball. It's Luis Suarez! Relentless relentless, just relentless. And they are disappearing out of sight. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the...
Danielson! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He'll try to keep this alive. And it's Rijkaard. Neymar. Nicked it back promptly. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that's a dangerous ball. And he's there to get it away. Throw it. And he's intervened well there. Kimmich. Looking for options for movement. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Rijkaard. And this is Luis Suarez. Gerrard. He's picked his way through. Howson can clear it away.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 21.
And he's managed to gift it back. Kimmich gets a good foot in there. Now it's Luis Suarez. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And the through ball. Now it's Luis Suarez! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Camisa 6. Deixando o campo para
Silvestre.
Camisa 7.
He's through here,
Camisa 20.
and he's managed to get free. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. No foul, says the referee. Now that's well seen too. That has ended up in no man's land. Rooney. And he's there to belt it away. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Opportunity for Beckenbauer. Ratchaburi are coasting towards victory. It's a promising position. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be a decent chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Totti. That looks a decent ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the finish! Well taken goal. Just cruising! They are cruising! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay.
Oh, shooting chance! It's bounced back off the post. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Ratchaburi have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear.
That is some save from Khan.
Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what...
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Ratchaburi with the corner, there first. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Luis Suarez. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And that's really well manoeuvred. Looking to play him in. Now it's Bale. Bale, and he's managed to get free. Delivered in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And it's Bale. Gerrard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bastoni. Looking here to chip it through. Can he finish? There is the genius of Luis Suarez!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
That's Luis Suarez! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
And he's intervened well there. Totti. Marquinhos makes the interception. Rijkaard. Gerrard. And here's Suarez. Threads one in. Mateus. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Koundé. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Ratchaburi are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bastoni. Now it's Totti. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played, well played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way, takes a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Aguero proves just... Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's a nicely weighted pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bale. It's Bale! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's a key interception. Marquinhos, that is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Bale. And there's the shot! Oh, it's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see...
Bale! Oh, wow, that's crazy! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long shapes to shoot! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Ratchaburi still making a fight of this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Denilson! What a hit, the save was firm.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Triol. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Luis Suarez. Little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Barcelona are down to 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcomes it in. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And that brings the first half to a close. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, Agüero, será sustituido por el dorsal 21,
So right back into the action. 45 minutes to change their fate. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that was vital. That's really well cleared. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's found the way through. It's Luis Suarez! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Ratchaburi do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Danielson. Danielson unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cucurella. Totti. And a chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Ratchaburi are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Corner number 2 then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Marquinhos. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14, Bale. El dorsal 7, Luis Suárez. El dorsal 17.
And it's Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Cucurella spots it and intercepts. Van Bommel can so cleverly bypass the press. Well timed, excellent interception. Spread to the right. Another chance from a corner. So, third corner of the game. Pass somewhat off target. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Danielson, and this is Luis Suarez. Some really good ball movement. Luis Suarez! Puyol. Well, that has not gone well. Mateus.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Suarez. Mateus. Danielson. Might be... He's had a shot! And no mistake. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Ratchaburi may be down, but not out just yet. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Not the most accurate pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for the run. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's on it, can he get away? Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, great leap! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Olmo. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That is a brilliant interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Danielson. Van Bommel. Mateus. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. The pass has gone astray. Luis Suarez. He's picked his way through. It's Luis Suarez! And that is wildly off target. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Played out towards the right wing. He is through here. And the finish! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Diaz can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. O'Reilly reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
And he's there to belt it away. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And here's Totti. Mbappe makes the interception. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. That is ended up in no man's land. Great ball, and he shoots! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ratchaburi are looking to go forward now. And it's Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Guardiola.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Mbappe. It's Luis Suarez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Messi. No way through, so back it comes. Gerrard. Now it's Rashford. He's found... And the shot! Now it's Luis Suarez. Mbappe. No goals as yet. And he welcomes it in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Real chance! And he's heaved it away. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Luis Suarez.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's in a great position here. And he's managed to get free. Rijkaard. Nicely spread. Puyol gets over and intercepts. No, it's come to nothing. Rijkaard. Spread out to the left. Threads one in. Paris Saint-Germain have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Decent chance! Goal! Saint-Germain! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now the cross. Rijkaard.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Messi is always looking to break lines. Guardiola. Defending was strong and firm. Puyol. Rijkaard. Gerrard. Puyol. Rijkaard. Marquinhos. This is a promising build-up. Can he get on the end of this? O'Reilly's cross. Crossed in again. And out it comes again. And it's Messi. Guardiola.
There will be 1 minute at a
Suarez, who's set up one goal so far.
There they go, hunting again.
Now that's well seen too. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Ratchaburi currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're underway for the second half.
Ratchaburi really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Luis Suarez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Totti. Rashford. Gehi makes the interception. Totti. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard, the man synonymous with solidity. Now it's Rashford. Totti. Now, can they get him away? It's Rashford!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now this could be a big chance! Loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Totti goes short. And here's Rashford. Rijkaard tries to play it through. Chance, surely! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was...
Rashford! And he hits the net. And the comeback is complete. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Ratchaburi with the lead. Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Suarez is flagged offside.
Substitution for Ratchaburi, number 11.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 17.
Ratchaburi are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Filming in numbers, Sharp and Mbappe!
Number 20.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Rui Costa.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Neymar. Rijkaard. Denilson. Denilson unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And this is Rui Costa.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain.
Ratchaburi have their third corner.
Messi.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Number 19. Lamine Yamal.
And this is Rui Costa. In by... He's rising! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chance for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And they're back in front. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
That's a nicely shaped ball. Luis Suarez. And it's Gerrard. Tries to pass it through. And it's been hooked away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire...
And the shot! And that really should have been that.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Coming on to replace him is number 22.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now this could be a chance. And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to get it clear.
Ratchaburi really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, super find. And he's got a great chance! And no mistake. And that should do it!
The goal scored
Within sight of the finish line.
after 90 minutes in.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Number 23.
Ratchaburi have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Cucurella picks it up out wide. And they've been given a corner. Ratchaburi get their fourth corner. Now it's Marino. Finds himself. And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing.
Senhoras e senhores, sejam bem-vindos.
So bring it on.
à partida
Hype,
de hoje.
expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Best! That is some save from Khan!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Best really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And Hullet! Again, a brilliant save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Oh, that looks a cracking...
Vinicius Junior!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has been slung wide.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both...
It's Totti! And it's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Flamengo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's been cut out, well played. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Suarez. Ronaldinho. Totti. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Flamengo definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Flamengo looking to get level. He has missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Gerrard never out of the action for very long. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great chance! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Tries to pass it through. Marquinhos. The ball has bounced loose now. Looking for the run. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rijkaard. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ronaldinho. And it's Vieira. And he's forced to go back. Approaching the half-hour mark. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Messi. Vinicius Junior. This is a promising build-up. Desai. And this is Ibrahimovic. Picked out brilliant, and he shoots! And it's in! Flamengo are level!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Gerrard stood up well to him there. Now it's Ronaldinho. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's got away. Here comes... Oh, good effort! And he's heaved it away. He's a sharp little ball here. Best has the space to scheme. He's onside. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ibrahimovic! And that is doing no harm at all.
Flamengo really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That has not gone well. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Good ball, good take. Ronaldinho. Best very much a man of this moment. Maldini cuts it out. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Ratchaburi get the ball rolling in the second half. Gerrard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, no joy this time. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's been taken short. Not the most accurate. It's Totti! And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And it's Zambrotta. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, that's a key interception. Totti. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior. And this is Messi. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then. Totti with the short one. Pinches it off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maldini does really well there, he is strong. Ronaldinho is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And it's Messi. Shapes to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ratchaburi have their third corner. Getting up there! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a searching pass, and that could set him on his way. He is through here. Messi. Luis Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was
Ibrahimovic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Flamengo have their second corner now. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. A header! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Zambrotta is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Can he latch on to this? O'Reilly. Now that looks a decent ball. That has been cut short. Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Ibrahimovic. He might be in here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 9. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 18.
He's having a good look here.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Ronaldinho! That was travelling. Ratchaburi perhaps contemplating their next change here. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a nice idea, but he's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Great ball, and he shot, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he cuts out the supply. And here's Haaland. Nice physical challenge. It's a pretty loose pass.
Flamengo clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's Luis Suarez! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Now it's Haaland. Best. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Ratchaburi really could have done without this. Can he? Will he?
Camisa 13. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 8. Camisa 19.
The comeback is complete. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from... It's rising! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So again, we have parity. He's had a shot! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Flamengo look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ronaldinho. Best. Chance here to counter. And no, that was never going to make it. The final seconds now. Aimed beyond the defence. Ratchaburi with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Ronaldinho, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 11, camisa 15, camisa 14, camisa 8.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Desai. And there goes the final whistle. Again, that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately...
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
He's through here. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's a pretty loose pass. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Villa. Great vision. And he's picked out the run. He is through here. Marquinhos. Searching pass he's played there. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal. Great chance! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A horrible blip, a horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Van Bouten calmly anticipates. Scholes. It's played through for him. Oh, super ball. Chance, surely! And he hits the net. They are purring, truly purring.
the goal scorer for Italy.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Italy are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Scholes. And he welcomes it in. Shot could be on. Just the keeper in his way. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
That's just very composed. He held his position.
David Villa! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ratchaburi have the chance to go the other way. Rui Costa. And this is Rui Costa. He's shot a goal! Oh, important interception. Totti. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for options for movement. Look at the space here. So much time and space here. And the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Vinicius Junior clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Luis Suarez looking to play him in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Chance here to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. O'Reilly. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rice.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Aimed beyond the defence. Chance! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, he's burst through! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, that looks a decent ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Rodri just eases him off the ball. Messi. Rice. Nicely weighted ball. Baresi. Messi. It's Vinicius Junior. Always onto this. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Akanji is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Now it's Rice. Baresi cuts it out. Quality ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Scholes. Lovely bit of skill. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So right back into the action. 45 minutes to change their fate. And it's Rice. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. He's a sharp little ball here. Now decent chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Looking for the run. He can run onto that. He's found some space. Shoots! It's in! They are playing them off the park. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Italy are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And this is Totti. Oh, that was vital. Rodri. Rice. Pinches it off him.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He's found a way through. Rijkaard. Gerrard. Played out towards the right wing. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that is a little undercooked. Totti being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Totti. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's well spotted. That has been cut short. Tries to play it through. O'Reilly. Knocks it into space. And it's O'Reilly. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And here's Neymar.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's had it nicked away. Scholes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution for Ratchaburi, number 11, Vinicius Jr.
Ratchaburi perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Totti, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Tries to pass it through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Maldini eases him off the ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Can he finish? And no mistake. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 21.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
24. Danny Olmo. Number 19. Rui Costa.
Italy can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. It's just beyond his reach. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Luis Suarez. Italy can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And this is Raul.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Azar can see things, simply cannot. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And Shevchenko! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Maradona, and he's managed to get free, flings in across. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he was quick to react. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. Dani Olmo is onto this. And this is Raul. And he's got the beating of his man. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and